The provincial licensing exam consists of questions on each of the HLLQP's sub-competencies. This case study is based on the HLLQP sub-competency 1.1, Determine the client's situation, investment objectives, and investor profile. This case study references section 1.4.2, Inflation Risk. Ariel is a 30-year-old high school music teacher who has investments in a 5-year GIC, a high-interest savings account, and a money market segregated fund. Given this scenario, Ariel's major investment risk is A. Interest rate risk, B. Inflation risk, C. Credit risk, or D. Market risk. To help figure out what the right answer is for this question, here's a fantastic success tip. In the provincial licensing exam, you'll be given a tablet with this manual loaded on it, and you'll be able to search it during the exam. It is, in other words, an open book exam. However, you won't be given the relevant section of the manual. You'll have to find it. By practicing this now, you'll prepare yourself to use the search function in the exam. Of course, you don't have to use the manual in the provincial licensing exam, but if you're unsure of the answer, it's best to know how to find it quickly. Take a moment to search for the key phrase of this question. For example, if this was the provincial licensing exam, you could search interest rate risk, since this is the first option. This will take you to section 1.4.3, interest rate risk. You will see that this section, 1.4, is on risks of investing. You could then refer to this section to find the answer. Once you've completed your search, choose the answer that you feel is correct, and then resume this case study. Welcome back. The correct answer is inflation risk. Rationale. Her investments are all currently low risk. Because the GIC is guaranteed, there is no risk there. The high-interest savings account has low risk, but does carry the risk of falling interest rates. Because these are guaranteed investments with low rates of return, the risk is tied to inflation. If inflation exceeds the rate of return, the investment can lose money. Credit risk is incorrect because that is a risk of investing in a bond. As per 1.4.2, inflation risk, investments that experience inflation risk include cash and cash equivalents, such as a money market fund, and all those with guaranteed returns, such as GICs and bonds. Annuities also experience inflation risk. Segregated funds that experience inflation risk are money market types and those invested in bonds. And that brings us to the end of our case study. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to have a hard copy of this case study, you can download the transcript from within your course. In addition, make sure you review our exam writing tips. They're especially valuable if you haven't taken an exam in a few years. On behalf of myself, Joe White, and the REMIC team, we wish you all the best in the licensing exam and in your new career.